What's up, everybody? It's Prodaska, and I figured I would take a little bit of a break from my homework right now. If you can see, yeah, I'm hitting the books. Anyway, I wanted to go ahead and show you my video game collection. Isn't that right, Volt Boy? Yeah, anyway, alright. Look at that. Pokewalker. Pokemon Pikachu 2. That's right. Alright, let's start it off with my DS Lite. These are my systems, by the way. There's SP. I used to have the original Game Boy Advance, but I traded it in way back in the day. And here's a game drawer. We'll just show the bad stuff first, but I'll get to the real good stuff. This is all kinds of wires and whatnot. It's kind of unorganized. There's my Game Boy Advance games. Game Boy games. That's right. Now, basically there's just a bunch of controllers in here on all my Game Boy games that aren't in their original box. And there's Spider-Man 2 on UMD. It came with my PSP. I got my PSP 1000 way back in the day when it first came out. I guess it wasn't way back in the day, but I got it the first day it came out. This is an awesome Game Boy Color game. Might be my favorite one. But yeah, if you can find this game and you want to play an old school Game Boy Color game, get Metal Gear Solid. Alright. Here's my PSP. As you can see, it's a fat PSP 1000. Let's see what's inside. Street Fighter Alpha 3. That's right. Yep, I have a top-loading NES. I got that at the flea market for like 50 bucks. It actually goes on eBay for like 300, but I was pretty happy about that. And of course, here is my main setup. I got this Wii for 50 bucks too. My friend works at the mall, and he actually knows somebody at GameStop that was selling it for $100. So I had $50 at the time, and I was gonna pay my friend back, but he told me not to worry about it. So I guess I got some good friends. And here's my PS3. That's the shining crown of my entertainment setup. I do everything on this. It's the one from the Metal Gear Solid 4 release, the bundle. Metal Gear was my favorite game, but so I decided it was definitely time to get my PS3, and it's the 80 gig, and it's backwards compatible, so it's like the best of the models. I got the surround sound system. I got that for $70 on Craigslist, and it works just fine for me. Oh no, those are my movies. I'll show you that later. And there's my television. It's a Toshiba full 1080p HD television, and as you can see, it's a 40-inch. I love my TV, man. It's my I just love it so much. And now we get to the main bulk of my collection. Let's take a look here. There's where it all started, right there. NES, original Nintendo Entertainment System. Oh, Boba Fett just fell. I got that Lugia that came with Pokemon Heart or Soul Silver. There's my Super Nintendo. Now let's look at some of these games. We got Final Fantasy VII, Chrono Cross, Final Fantasy Chronicles, Metal Gear Solid. I have 2 copies of Metal Gear Solid. So these are my, I'll just go in sections. These are PlayStation games first. That's Driver 2, That's Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Now, let's go straight from top to bottom, so it'll be easier. These are all my Nintendo Entertainment System games. Wow. Yeah. I got Adventure Island, Mega Man 2. Gotta have Mega Man 2. Top Gun, RoboCop, Empire Strikes Back, Back to the Future 2 and 3. This game sucks. If you play old school games, don't play that one. It's crap. And Batman, the original video game. That's the best Batman outside of Arkham Asylum that's ever been made. And it's for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Ninja Turtles, Star Voyager. This is probably the worst game in my whole collection. It's a piece of trash. I don't even know why I still have it. Ikari Warriors, Xanac. Xanac is hard as shit. Narc, Metal Gear, Jackal, Ghosts and Goblins, Double Dragon. This is probably my favorite NES game out of my whole collection. I love Double Dragon. It had the best soundtrack. It might be the beginning song is probably one of my favorite songs from all of video games. Everything. Oh yeah, and Jackal is underrated also. Definitely pick that up if you want to play an old NES game. Kirby's Adventure, Super C, the original Contra, Simon's Quest, Castlevania 2, the original Castlevania. I got 2 copies of Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario Bros. 2, Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt, The Adventures of Link, and the original Legend of Zelda. I also got a Game Genie, which doesn't work in a top loader, which kind of sucks. I actually got this when I got my Super Mario Galaxy game. It's like a collectible coin. I didn't pre-order the game or nothing, but they had extra ones, so they just decided to give it to me. This is the network adapter disc for the PS2. Network adapter. Yeah, that's in my other room, so I'm not, or in the other room in the house, so I'm not gonna go over there and show it to you. But I still got my PS2. I got it first day when it came out. Well, I got it for Christmas, but my dad went and got it the first day it came out, way back when I was a kid. And let's see, Super Nintendo games. You can't really see the label, but there's Street Fighter Alpha 2. I kind of hate the lag in it, or the loading times. How are you gonna have loading times on a Super Nintendo game? It ain't a disc. But anyway, NBA Jam. They're coming out with a new NBA Jam for Wii, and I'm probably gonna pick that up because I love that game. Itchy and Scratchy game. Yeah, that's a great Simpsons game. Super Return of the Jedi. Zombies Ate My Neighbors, probably one of the best 16-bit games ever made. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, Super Battle Tank, War in the Gulf. That game sucks. T2, the arcade game. I had this game when I used to have a Sega Nomad, but on my Sega it was a Genesis game, but I used to play it on the Nomad, and I liked the Sega version of it better. I think the music was better, and it was more fun for some reason. Not really even sure why, because it's been so long since I played it. Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest, Star Fox, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, and Disney's Aladdin, which is actually a pretty good game. And kinda running low on time, so I think I'm gonna stop it right about here and come back for a part 2. Alright, see you when I return. Peace out, everybody.